So look, we can talk very briefly about the earned income tax credit. Um, Basically, the goal of this is to improve even more on the previous type of welfare program that we showed. The goal of the earned income tax credit is to increase the labor force participation rate of non-workers and of specific targeted groups. So the way that it functions and the goal for how it functions is to encourage some people who aren't in the labor force to begin working, and to never encourage a worker who is currently working to quit in order to increase how much assistance that they can earn. So I'm not going to go into the full details of this, but we'll look a little bit at how it functions. So here we have the budget line, FE, down to 110 hours. This is the same kind of budget line we dealt with in the last two examples, and it's that straight downward line where they're earning a fixed number of dollars per hour, say, it was what looks like a little bit more than $10 per hour if they're making 45 a year. But call it 15, 20, 25, whatever. It's consistent on this line. Now, how the earned income tax credit functions is by providing a different budget line throughout the level of hours worked and through the income. So instead of being that straight line, we see this kind of curved line here going from E to J to H to G. So it provides a credit, increasing the net wages at lower levels of income, like the low segment JE right here. So they end up earning above what their actual wages there because they're receiving this benefit. Suddenly for them, it's more valuable for these low wage positions. So it helps draw people into the labor force. We talked before, and we'll talk a little bit more before the end of this chapter about workers not seeing it as valuable when they're receiving low wages. At that point, leisure is relatively more valuable. This kind of counteracts that effect, helps draw them into the labor force. And then these benefits are slowly phased out over time. So here they're slowly being phased out, and then eventually they get back here at FG once they pass a certain level, that they're back to earning the regular income, and these benefits are totally phased out. So the goal of the program is not to provide assistance that discourages people from working, but to do so in a way that encourages people to enter the labor force, begin working, and then slowly move up over time and not need the program eventually. And that's a main reason why across the political aisle that the earned income tax credit is one of the most popular programs.